Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 16 Ultimate Team game. As you guys see, my opponent has 94 overall Terrell Davis on his team with the Broncos jersey, and early on Terrell Davis was coming out early with fire. I mean, if you got Terrell Davis and he's your best player, you gotta utilize him, and that's what my opponent did early on. We were supposed to have LT for this game, but I forgot to sub LT into the Doritos LT, so we are just going to have to play with Bo Jackson, which isn't a bad thing. Look at Terrell Davis. This dude was playing like a beast. Check out this run. Look at Terrell Davis to the outside, breaking 2 tackles off, burying someone else, had him contained, but he's just too good. Now the play action game develops after the runs work. Tight end is open in the middle of the field. Gronkowski, I think that's the playmaking Gronkowski. And look at Terrell Davis breaking off not 1 but 2 tackles, getting a gain of 3. That should have been a loss of 1. And of course, why not end the drive by trucking my entire team and getting a touchdown? So just by that one drive alone, you know, sometimes I'm like, all right, I can figure out what his offense is and we'll adjust. If his offense is Terrell Davis trucking on my players, I can't really adjust to that. That is just something that's going to happen, and I don't know what the hell I'm going to do about it. As look at Calvin Johnson putting on his best Terrell Davis impersonation, breaking off like 3 tackles on that one play, including one where like he was completely bottled up. And now we're going to hit some read option with Tim Tebow, breaking off a tackle. A lot of broken tackles going on early on in this one. We got Bo Jackson at running back, and we avoid the pressure barely to get it out to Bo and try to hit a little mean juke move, but it was a little bit too mean for myself. I actually didn't get anything out of that. In fact, I probably lost something out of it. So we're going to try to feed Calvin Johnson, because Calvin, he was feeling it early on, so I had to try to give him his touches. Of course, you want to give Bo Jackson some touches, but the screenplay kind of got blown up. But I like the way that screen looked, so I run the screen for the 2nd play in a row. Once again, he doesn't come out in man, which means the screen's looking good, and Bo Jackson is able to get a ton of yards, not only getting the first down, but moving down to the 16-yard line. Getting points is important in this game, because the way Terrell Davis looked, you know, we need to get 7 on the board right now. Look at Tebow eluding the pressure, trying to make moves in the open field, gaining a gain of 2 yards or 3 yards, but it was a hard gain of 3. And then on the next play, 3rd down and 7, Calvin Johnson wide open. Kelsey picks up the block. Calvin picks up the touchdown. 2-minute warning hits. I wasn't sure I was going to get a touchdown in that play, and I'm not too sure how to feel about it, because we gave him a lot of time to work with on this drive when we could have potentially killed some extra clock, as Glover Quinn clocks Gronkowski in the middle of the field. But 3rd down and 2, TD breaking tackles as he's been doing all game. See 6 rushes for 33 yards, and we almost baited that. I was a little bit standstill right there, just trying to watch the run, and you know, it kind of caught me there as Terrell Davis is going to the screen, but we just blew that one up with Barry. See, he has Tannehill as a quarterback. I mean, it wasn't like he had like a bunch of legends or anything like that. It's just Terrell Davis was his main player, and Ryan Tannehill, he's a little bit of a mobile quarterback, so we can get loose like that for a gain of about 5 yards, bringing up a 3rd down and 7, trying to get some pressure, but Tannehill has time, everything locked up. Now the pressure's coming in Tannehill's face, and he's got to chuck it, and he gets it complete. Man, I thought we were there, but I tried to like bait a route. I ended up leaving someone open, and now McKinnon is able to get in the end zone with a rush. I didn't really expect him to rush with 13 seconds left, but you know, good play call by him. That one run play was killing it all game long. You see Brandon Cooks returning it to the 31-yard line. We have a slight chance to put up some points on the board before half, and I'm going to try to do it running with Tim Tebow. Tebow breaking the tackle, but eventually wrapped up. Man, I tried to bust it off with Tebow. Thankfully, we get ball coming out of half. Unfortunately, like I said, we actually did give him too much time, and look at Brandon Cooks. Just trying to do whatever I can, man. Cooks is just a playmaker, so when I get the ball in Brandon Cooks' hands, I'm trying to make something happen. And when Tim Tebow has the ball in his hands, anything can happen, including a touchdown for 78 yards to Marcel Reese. Reese blowing by Woodson. Tebow put that pass on the money. Tebow's a little bit iffy when it comes to those deep passes. You know, you got to hold your breath and hope he completes it, and thankfully he did. So like I said, we need to fire back. His touchdowns with touchdowns of our own. That's what we're doing right now. But eventually, someone has to play defense in this game, and I'm hoping it's us. But 2nd down and 11, he's just able to squeeze it past the Gronkowski. I tried to put it inside. He went outside. Now he's going draw play. Terrell Davis getting some good blocks and getting a gain of almost 10. But now he's going to get a lot more than 10. Terrell Davis in the open field. No one is going to catch him, and TD busted off for, I believe, a 51-yard touchdown. Maybe 49. I don't know which way it was. Either way, long touchdown. You know, good blocking. Not so good defense by us, and I'm just gonna have to start sending the house eventually and just commit to stopping him. And oh, Brandon Cooks had the answer, but Tebow overthrows him. That's what I'm talking about. You just have to hold your breath when it comes to Tebow. But this is why we have him, that nice little rushing threat. Just like that, snap of a finger, Tim Tebow gain of 20. Next play, Bo Jackson rushing the ball. We haven't ran the ball too much, but that's mainly because I'm in such a rhythm passing with Tebow. I think that was our second incompletion the whole game when I threw that incompletion to Brandon Cooks, and that was wide open anyways. And actually, it was our first incompletion. And now, like I said, just feeling good about that running game. Look at Deshaun Jackson getting a little wiggly out there, getting a gain of 9 yards. Next play, I'm looking downfield, but nothing too open that I want to take a chance on when we can just get the first down that play. But now, I'm trying to go downfield with the flea flicker near the end of the third quarter. Tebow eluding the pressure, throwing it on the run wide open. Oh, that was Calvin Johnson was wide open. But for the second time, Tebow misses the mark, though. That one's a little bit more understandable as we find our receiver on a little route there, getting the first down. Next play, going to the flats. He's leaving the flats open a lot, so I had no problem going in the flats. This year especially, I've been throwing a lot of passes in the flats. Here, nothing I can find open, so I just take off with Tebow, and we slide down smartly. Can't afford to fumble because we need to get a touchdown on this drive. First and goal, he only rushes 3, and that leaves rushing lanes open for Tebow. I wasn't diving that time. I was running head first. Next play, I want to run a pitch. We flip the play because it looks better to the left. We put in CJ 2K. He's got the speed to hit the edge and get us the game-tying touchdown. But with 2:47 left, he only needs a field goal to win the game. The epic music is bumping. Which way is this game gonna go? It depends on, like I said, can someone play defense? Because so far, no one has yet. Second down and 10. He runs the ball after getting nothing on the rush. And oh, that could have been our pick, but it's swatted away by Levy. That's going to bring up a third down and 10. And in comes John Randall with the clutch sack. And that's going to force him to punt on a 4th and super long. And now we only need a field goal to win this game ourselves. That's a 2-minute warning hit. Brandon Cooks on the punt return. Whoop! Brandon Cooks making moves. Finally brought down, but not before getting to the 42-yard line, and we are super close to field goal range. Unfortunately, that was an incompletion and also stops the clock. I am not trying to stop the clock right now. I'm trying to win the game, and Bo Jackson is open, and Bo Jackson, get off of me. Bo is too strong, baby. What a screen pass by Bo, and what a screen play by Bo, I should say. And now Bo is just fighting for those tough yards. One first down could end the game, but my opponent is not calling his timeouts for whatever reason. Look at this. We're down to 10 seconds, and he still hasn't called one of them. And I don't know why, but he didn't call his timeouts. Made it a lot easier on me because he could have gotten the ball back with potentially a minute left in this game if he calls his timeouts. Instead, we just bleed the entire clock. Up goes the game-winning field goal, and down it comes. We'll take that W. He's offsides. We'll decline that. We'll take our win. I don't know why he didn't call his timeouts, but man, I'll take it. That was a hell game right there. That was a game that, if there was any game this season that we were going to lose, it was going to be that one. And I'm just glad we got the win. So leave a like in this video if you enjoyed that clutch performance by Tim Tebow and Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks had a great punt return. Subscribe for more Madden 16 Ultimate Team games and all that good stuff, and I will catch you guys next time.